We have Aaron Buergenthal from Upper Arlington High School Fencing Club, also from Columbus, Ohio. Gentlemen, are we ready to fence? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Streb, 14-time member of the U.S. Veterans World Championship fencing team here at the 2020 Arnold Fencing Classic. We're about to begin our gold medal bout in the U16 men's saber event. On the right side of the screen, Aaron Buergenthal of Upper Arlington High School Fencing Club. On the left side, Sam Rightler of Columbus Fencing and Fitness, both fencers from Columbus, Ohio. And a point attack arrives directly from Mr. Buergenthal. He gets off with a one-touch lead. Mr. Rightler attacks, but he's short with it, and Mr. Buergenthal hits him on the return action. Buergenthal with a long point attack that lands. Mr. Buergenthal likes that long point attack action. We can expect to see that a lot from him. And there's a riposte. Mr. Rightler short hits the guard. Riposte arrives. Buergenthal with a four-touch lead. Long attack by Mr. Buergenthal. Mr. Rightler seems a little off balance. Really can't get his tempo going. He needs to hit this. And he does. Mr. Buergenthal stuck a point out into preparation there, but not in time. There's a riposte by Mr. Rightler, and Rightler only down by 3 touches. Now 3 touches is nothing in saber. No lead is safe. This is a 15-touch bout. Our fencing official not sure who controlled the blade contact there. It looked like Mr. Buergenthal started first, but there was some slight blade contact. And our fencing official sees that as attack into preparation by Mr. Rightler. There's the long attack by Mr. Buergenthal that lands. Buergenthal with a 3-touch lead. Buergenthal with attack into preparation with his point. Now a 4-touch lead. There will be a break when the fencers reach 8 touches. There's an attack that's short by Rightler, and the counter time action arrives by Mr. Buergenthal. He's at 8. We have a 1-minute break. I'm here with Maestro Paul Gerasi, who's been watching the action with me. Maestro, what do you think so far?
Well, it looks like Aaron Buergenthal has been very effective using his point. He scored on a couple of long attacks, and he's been able to just find the absolute correct distance to make that hit in.
I agree, and as we've discussed previously today in saber fencing, the way things are being called. Of course, the rules haven't changed, but the interpretations change. And so the straight point attack will be seen as having priority most of the time these days, and Mr. Buergenthal is very good at it. And we'll see what Mr. Rightler's coach tells him, but what he probably should tell him is to feint forward, then back up significantly, try to make that point attack be short. But then he has to take the time off of it, which is hard to change directions like that.
He has an opportunity, though. If the attack's coming with the point, he does have an opportunity to make that parry riposte. Let's see if he could do it.
All right, we're beginning the second and final period in this 15-touch gold medal bout in the U16 men's saber event. And there's an attack arrives by Mr. Buergenthal. Mr. Rightler now with an opportunity to score. He is short and gets hit with a parry riposte. Mr. Buergenthal just has a lot more power and distance on his attacks, but there's a parry riposte by Mr. Rightler, and that's the type of action we discussed in the break that he needs to do. This time, Mr. Rightler steps forward in a big preparation. He gets in preparation, and Mr. Buergenthal, significant lead. There's the parry riposte action, and that's what he needs to do, but he's got to get a lot of them at this point. Both fencers stop. Mr. Rightler starts first, lands the attack, gets the touch. Fencers starting early. That can be a yellow card penalty, but only an informal warning at this point by our fencing official. There's the riposte again. So what Mr. Buergenthal has to guard against is doing too many of those point attacks and getting parried too many times. Buergenthal with the point in line tries to hit off of it, but is picked up by Mr. Rightler, who lands. Now only a 3-touch deficit, and 3 touches can easily be overcome. Let's see how that's called. That's called a preparation by Buergenthal. Didn't commit his point soon enough. There he tried to commit his point soon enough, but because Rightler backed up and created distance, he was able to make him short and then hit him. Now Buergenthal preparing a little more, but he got, and our fencing official said that landed. It looked like it could have been a parry riposte, but our fencing official said that that attack landed. No call for video replay. Mr. Rightler prepares, Buergenthal stops, in front of it. Rightler continues, therefore Rightler's touch. Our fencing official is checking the video of Mr. Buergenthal, has asked for a video replay. I think the call was correct, actually, but we'll see. Yes, our fencing official has checked the video and stayed with her original call on that. Only a one-touch deficit now. Anybody's about. Both fencers prepare. But Mr. Rightler gets going first off the mutual preparation. All tied up. Here comes Buergenthal. He's preparing to do a long attack. He's got to finish this, and he does. All right, well, Buergenthal with a one-touch lead. Let's see what Mr. Rightler does. Psychologically, he probably will attack here. Will Buergenthal be looking for it? I don't know. Our fencing official goes to the video again. This was a very close call here. I think that might be simultaneous. No, our fencing official says that Mr. Rightler prepared, Mr. Buergenthal attacked into it, so Buergenthal only one touch away from the gold medal here in the U16 men's saber event. Buergenthal with a parrier post, and Mr. Aaron Buergenthal of the Upper Arlington Fencing Club is the champion here at the U16 men's saber event at the 2020 Arnold Fencing Classic.